Hi there, and today I'm going to be building a Coca-Cola holiday truck. Now, many years ago I used to collect Coca-Cola bottles and Coca-Cola memorabilia, and I've still got quite an extensive collection all packed away in my house. And more recently I've been collecting the Coca-Cola Lego sets. So that's the soccer minifigures with Coke logos on them, and the various accessory sets that came with them. They were only released in Japan, so some of them are quite difficult to get hold of. But there's a video about some of those sets which I have one of my first ever videos on my YouTube channel, which I'll put a link to. You can go and have a look. But these are the parts we're going to be using. I've always had a fondness for the 1980s style vehicles, so we're going to be basing it around this set. I wanted to look for a truck which was articulated, and this is an articulated truck. It's set 6357 and it's called Stunt Copter N Truck, as in fish and chips. So Stunt Copter N Truck. So we'll get rid of the trailer because we don't need the stunt copter for this. And this is the truck I've based my cab around. So I've, for the first time, used the Bricklink piece of software called Studio, and I took the original truck instructions for this and slightly modified it, changed the colours, and got to the result I'm going to be showing you now. So the build starts off using the same instructions as this, but as we get higher up it changes ever so slightly. So we're going to get the parts and we'll start building. So firstly, we start off in exactly the same way. We've got the wheel set, which if I put the other truck in, you can see matches up in the same way. Get the other wheel axle. Underneath, however, these side parts, which are red in the original truck, we're going to do grey in our truck. So we're going to have one of these light holders with a round 1x1 brick on each side. That's going to go there. Then we can get one for the other side as well. And they didn't in the original, but we're going to fill in these gaps to make it look less unsightly. There's a 1x2 there. So there's our first row. And then we're going to put another row of plates on top of that, like this. And then we need our two headlight bricks at the front, where we attach here the bumper. So we're going to put those there, and then another 2x12 on top, and we'll fill in the end with a 1x2 at this end. So there we go. The bump on this is going to be slightly sticking out one stud further, so we're going to put a 1x4 on here initially, and then we're going to put our bumper on like that. Next we're going to start building up where the cab would be. So we've got these 4 2x2 angle brackets, angle plates, corner plates, which are all going to sit there. So that's where our, you can see from this one, that's where our driver sits. And then we're going to build up the towing mechanism at the back, but we're going to do that in a grey colour instead of the black on the original truck, like so. Then we need our mudguard in front of that. And fill in behind the cab here, and we're going to have our headlights. So we've got 2 more of the modified plates which can hold the headlights. So let's pop that piece out. and give it the, this is falling apart as I build. There you go. One headlight, two headlight. There we go. Then, as you can see, my cab is going to be one brick slightly longer than the original. So what we need to do, we're going to put our steering wheel in and a brick just behind it. And then a plate on there, and then we're using these pieces that you don't get anymore without the stud notches in the side. So great, I've managed to find two new condition ones of those. They go on the front now to form the bonnet of the truck. Then we're swapping obviously the doors for plain red doors, like so. And then behind, because we're making the cab slightly longer, we're using these 2x2 corner bricks, like that. And then we can put our windscreen on here. Then for the grille at the front, they used this grille piece on theirs. However, I wanted mine red behind, but obviously the grille I wanted to make grey, and if you use this in grey, the whole piece becomes grey. So what I've got is a bracket here, which we're going to put on the front here, with a 1x2 behind it, and I've got the option of either silver, metallic silver pieces, or chrome silver pieces. And I think I actually prefer the look of the chrome ones, so we're going to pop those on and give it a nice shiny grille at the front. It looks pretty good. Fantastic. Now for the cab, the picture I was using, he had a window behind his cab. I presume that's where he can sleep and rest. So we're going to have two of these windows with transparent black glass in them. Actually going to go on each side there. And we're just going to fill in the back with a panel, like so. And then it's starting to build the roof. So put that to one side, get those two metallic silver pieces off here. Now we've got a slightly curved front to the cab. So we've got these 2x2 curved slopes. And then it builds up towards the back. So we're doing a curved brick, a plain brick, and some 1x4 tiles, like so. And hopefully that should fit on top like that. Then we've got the same wheels as they used on the Stunt Copter set. I think they go better if you push them through this side. Well, I cannot believe how difficult those tyres were to put on those hubs. You can see the marks on my fingers where I've just been constantly pushing on the tyre treads trying to get them on. They are incredible. I've never had wheels quite that difficult to put on before. They are now, thankfully, all on. But when I bought this truck, this isn't originally mine, I bought this on eBay a few weeks ago, the wheels were already on the tyres were already on the hubs, so I didn't have to do that before, but I couldn't believe how difficult they were. But there we go, let's put our wheels on our truck now. There we go, and there's our truck, looking pretty good. The thing I just thought though is that we can afford to make these sides ever so slightly longer. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add some 1x1 plates. Probably easier if I take these off to do that. Add a 1x1 plate on the end of the 1x1 brick. We'll pop those back on again. Then those sides can be ever so slightly longer than they are on the original truck. So we'll just pop one on each of 4 of those. And we've definitely got the space, you can see there. It's not going to touch the wheels at all. Spin it around, do the other side, get 2 more plates, pop the 2 bricks off. And we'll make those longer on that side too. So there we have it, our first part of our Coca-Cola holiday truck. Similar style to this 1988 one. The grille obviously different, slightly longer on the nose just because of this bracket and modified tiles rather than the grille piece we used. Different colour scheme, cab slightly longer and obviously taller as well, because in the picture I was copying this, normally these are sleeping areas, so your driver can have a quick sleep up there. But other than that, I think that's a pretty good success for part 1 of my Coca-Cola holiday truck. Let me know what you think. Is this a good rendition of the truck? Is it a nice style to be doing it in? I've got a, like I say, a very good fondness for the 80s style vehicles, and lots of other people I've seen on online have made the holiday truck out of a larger scale, so the 6 wide or even larger Technic, but I thought this was a nicer sort of era to build up my truck in. So there you go. What do you think? Let me know in the comments, and please do like the video and subscribe for more Lego videos.